For shame being late.
Okay, I'm going live right now with this thing.
Right now, right here. Watch yourself.
Right here.
It's gonna pop off.
We're
Okay,
so-
You
I think,
can't throw
I
the
think we're
mic
all
at
good
Shino.
here. We're good here.
Yeah, our redeems are off. You guys can't hit us.
Nope, not today. Not today.
Not
Okay.
today.
All right.
Okay.
Are you all three of you live?
I
Yes.
am live on. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and then activate the shared chat collab starting now, and there we go.
Where's that?
We're
All
ready.
right. All right. All right. Welcome everyone to the Q&A with Team Starlight panel at Sonic Revolution 2025 online.
Woo! Or I should say,
Hello.
ah, woohoo!
And of course, we have Team Starlight here with Sora Starlight.
Hello, I'm Sora Starlight, and I am a hedgehog that's blue.
And of course, we have Trixie Velvet here.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you. I hope you're all having a wonderful day and you're enjoying the convention or wherever you are.
And of course, Chino the Wolf.
Hello, everybody. I am Shino the Wolf, also known as the Static Superstar. Ah, woohoo! And I am honored to be here at Sonic Revolution 2025. This is so exciting. It's such a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you so much for having Team Starlight. Much appreciated.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. So, Kevin, do you want to be the first to start asking the question?
Yeah, sure. Well, why don't the three of you tell us how you got started? What's your origin story? And why don't we go in this order? Sora, and then Trixie, and then Shino.
Okay.
Roger that. Yeah, thank you once again for having Team Starlight. So, I mean, I'll just say back, on a personal level, like me individually, I started streaming as Sora Starlight around late 2023, I believe. And along the way, I had met Trixie and Shino and everything, and we became fast friends, and it's quite a journey. Being a VTuber, it has a lot of twists and turns, right? You think you've got it figured out, but then you quickly realize, nope, you don't. One day, as far as Team Starlight is concerned, one day we got together and we said to each other, you know what? Why don't we come together as a team? We vibe, we do well together, we make content together. People like when we're together. So I got Shino and Trixie together, and hey, let's do this thing together. Like here's a nugget of an idea, and let's move forward with it. And we did, and Team Starlight was born. And then ever since, the first big thing that we did as a team was do the Starlight Winter Carnival about a year ago, in fact. This time last year, and it was to our surprise, and we were very grateful, but it was a huge success. We raised money for Gamers Outreach, which is a organization that helps hospitals get go-karts, which are just mobile carts with gaming consoles and stuff on them for kids in hospitals. Because your kids in a hospital, it's unfortunate, but they take their mind off the bad with having access to video games. And it's a very amazing healing tool for them to use in the hospitals. So we ended up raising, thanks to the lovely community, the Sonic community that stepped up with us, we raised over $6,000 last winter. And it meant everything to me and all of us, of course. So that Team Starlight, that's how we got our start. And again, when I started years before that, it's VTubing is pretty special, and
Right.
and you, again, a lot of twists and turns, but what I find works is you gotta find a good group of friends to come together with, and support each other through thick and thin, and do the very best you can.
Yes. I think it's your turn.
Agreed.
Trixie.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Trixie.
I just
Trixie.
wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure. And that was just like how we first met, correct? Moving on.
Yeah,
Um.
and your own origin story too, as well, Trixie.
Oh, okay. Basically, my own origin story. Do you want the lore, or do you just want to know how I got into VTubing? Is that it?
How you got into streaming?
Okay.
The lore.
A little of both.
I got
maybe.
into streaming. I got into streaming thanks to watching a lot of VTubers online. This was like during the pandemic, and I told myself I would actually want to do that. So I first jumped in as a human-like VTuber with a mask on and pretty much everything that was kind of related to Persona 5 that I didn't realize at the time. Because I wasn't a fan back then. But, you know, I kind of jumped into being where I am right now thanks to a few friends. And I eventually slowly went into my Sonic OC. And I haven't really gone back. So I've gone back a few times being human. And I've just enjoyed being a Sonic OC. And I still remember the first day someone told me, would you ever think about being a Sonic OC? I told them probably in a few years, and that happened to be only like 6 months later. Or not 6 months later, 6 weeks. 6 weeks later, I was an actual Sonic OC. So
That's awesome.
that's kind of how it ended to be up being on my side, how I started VTubing and being more part of the Sonic community. So, because I love Sonic. I've always loved Sonic when I was a little kid. So it's great to see the community here and actually be a part of it. And just relate with one another. So Team Starlight happened because I actually got to know Sora first, and then eventually I got to meet Shino later on, and we just kind of formed a really great friendship from there on. And we just said, you know, we're always doing stuff together. Why don't we continue doing stuff together? And that's what we did. So pretty much everything that Sora said, and that's where we are right now.
Awesome.
And I guess it's my turn.
Yes, it is.
So a lot of people may or may not know, but I actually started streaming for the first time back in 2009. Hashtag I'm old. So I started out doing so before I became a Sonic OC VTuber and really stretched out into my own, I started out doing wrestling streams, funny enough, like the old WWE SmackDown versus Raw games. They had creator wrestlers, creator championships, creator arenas. You could put your own music into your Xbox 360, etc., etc. So that's how I started. I started out doing wrestling streams, and I had built a community with that. Unfortunately, as fun as it was and how much I enjoyed doing that, and I did it for years, it really wasn't for me. The community wasn't quite as lighthearted as I liked it to be. Now, mind you, not all of it was bad, but eventually things happened in my personal life that did affect it, and I ended up quitting it altogether and trying out something new. On top of that, after a while, I kind of felt like I've lost control, and it was like I want to do something more meaningful. I want to do something special. I want to find myself. And so eventually, during my me trying to figure myself out, I played a little game called Sonic Forces, which I know was very hit or miss with a lot of the fandom. And I learned that you could create your own Sonic character on it. And when I saw that they had a wolf as like a choice of a Sonic OC, I was like, wolves are my favorite animals. Oh my God, I should make a Sonic OC for myself based off of this. I tried to make a Sonic OC for myself like back when I was a kid, never was satisfied. But then, lo and behold, I made a wolf, and I found the name Shino online on a website, and I loved the name so much that I gave that to him, and then eventually. And that was back in 2018. And in 2019, when my life changed, I was like, you know what? I want to rebrand myself. I'm gonna put my love of Sonic in everything that I do, because Sonic has always been my inspiration since I was a kid. I'm going to become Shino the Wolf, and I'm going to start something new. And I did, and I went through so many phases, so many changes, so many different friend groups, trying to figure out who I am and find myself. And then eventually, about 2-3 years ago, I started coming into how people know me now. Eventually, at one point, I was going through some pretty tough times in my personal life, and I was just scrolling through Twitch, and then I found Trixie Velvet. Trixie was live and she was streaming, and I was like, oh my god, this is such a cute streamer, and I love the model, and I love how relaxing and welcome I feel here. And then I ended up talking to Trixie through chat, and I also met our mutual friend Dooney there, who was one of her mods. And then of course at one point during that same stream, Sora popped in, and I just loved the interaction between the both of them, and I just stuck around, and I enjoyed it. And then we ended up I ended up one day being invited into their private circle, and I got to meet them as well as a few other mutual friends, and that's kind of how our friendship blossomed. And with that, I was still coming into my own as a PNG tuber. I had a human PNG tuber that I converted over to, and then I was like, you know what, I feel more comfortable being a Sonic OC, and then I converted back to being a Sonic OC with my new look, the Static Superstar look that I have now. And then the rest is history. One day, Sora comes down to visit me. In fact, last September, came to visit me and stay at my place in New York City. And we were out touring the city, eating good food. And then Sora wanted to present this idea about Team Starlight. So we hang out at an arcade in Rockefeller Center, which unfortunately is not there anymore. And Sora presents the idea to me of this team with her, Trixie, and myself. And I have been suggested ideas and collabs and things before in the past, but something about this just felt so special, and I locked in big time, and I was just so interested. And then later on that night, we went back home and we called up Trixie, and Sora presented the idea, and thus we decided to start Team Starlight. And then we decided, and it's like, all right, Team Starlight, here we are. This is a thing we're doing. Now, how are we going to present ourselves to the world? How are we going to come out and make an impact?
Right.
And then Sora came up with the idea of the Starlight Winter Carnival, and I think if I remember, I suggested, I'm like, we should do something charitable. And then I think Sora came up with the idea for the Starlight Winter Carnival, and then it's like, if we're going to start out as a team and do something that's going to impact the community, why don't we do it helping people? Why don't we do something for a good cause? Because that's what Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles would have probably done if they were starting out as streamers. They would go out of their way to go and help people. So why not do that with Team Starlight? Why not use our influence, our debut as a team and everything to help people? And thus the Starlight Winter Carnival came about, and we had no idea that it was going to go the way that it did. And just the rest is history.
Yeah, we thought we were gonna make like maybe 1,000 we would raise, and boy, did we crush that.
Yeah, we went for 1,000, and we raised $6,100 towards this charity, and it's all thanks to the amazing community that we met, and all these wonderful guests who came on to our streams and just hung out with us, and these events that we have, and the love and the support from all these people that came out of nowhere and just showed up, and it was a miracle. It was a miracle story, and I was so floored by it, and I'm still floored by it even to this day. And, well, here we are, guys.
Yeah. Wow. That is
we're all very proud of you for that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Well, can I add, like, when I was telling Chino about Team Starlight in that arcade, I'll never forget his face. He was like, well, no, I mean, he was... I don't even know if I have the right words. He was mystified. He was locked in, and he's like, you could have been telling him, God's about to come bust in tomorrow. It's the second coming, you know. And he was like, he to his core, he was like touched. So I'm just saying, I will never forget his face. It was wonderful.
What? Although Trixie's face is scary. Oh, there we go. I was like, Trixie, why are we upset?
I just have things set to my emotions right now. So.
Well, no, you know, I wish I could have taken a picture of Shino's face for Trixie to see. But anyway, yes, good times.
Wow.
Leo, would you like to ask you a question before we go to audience questions?
Yes. I'm very curious. What's your favorite funny moment that happened on any of your guys' streams when you were streaming?
Oh God, you would ask
so many.
Wow.
Probably one of the funniest moments I think still lives in infamy is when we were streaming Shadow Generations and we were doing, I forget which one it was, the stage, what it's called, but it's the one where Shadow is actually going through like a castle-like area, and we were with one of our contestants, Agar, and Agar had failed.
Oh, the speedrun competition for the carnival, yeah.
Agar had failed to actually get to a part, and they're like, no! And usually if you hadn't passed a checkpoint at that point in time, you could just, find a way to start over by, ending yourself. And I had meant to be very, kind and just say, you could start over, if you just jump in the hole or whatnot and just, start again.
Restart your run.
That's not what came out. Instead, I said, well, you could always, da-da-da-da-da-da. And that just... that's what people latched onto, and yet it's been a main staple, not just in our Discord and everywhere, but it's been in several Discords now with that sound clip, and it's just like, why did I have to say that? Unfiltered, so it's just like, and it still haunts me to this day.
Yeah, that is, I think that was the start, Trixie, of you becoming a big meme for everybody to just quote. So anytime Trixie says something that sounds absolutely ridiculous out of context, she always ends up getting clipped, usually by Sora of all people, and it turns into a meme. It becomes part of a soundboard. Somebody makes some kind of art of it. It's so funny.
Snooty just linked to the moment in the open chat, by the way.
Oh,
literally the Twitch clip. It's right there in chat, people. Yeah, Kingdom Valley speed battle, which actually I remember Kevin was one of the people that participated in that, by the way.
He did.
I did, and I accidentally went past the goal, and I just felt like, oh no.
So the game was already new, and everyone was trying to learn it, and I'm just like, sure, let's put everyone in a competition because mind you, we not only raised the money for kids and everything, but we had put up prizes every week for these events. It was wild, and so Kevin is competing with everybody, and they get to the end on one of the runs, and the home attack, I think, right past the goal, and ended their life.
I have never lived that down to this day.
It was really, really outrageous to see. It was good times. Gosh.
Nice.
So, I mean, as far as any other funny moments, oh man, Shino, do you go first? Do you have one? There's so many. I can't. It's hard, not to put you on the spot.
Now, is this with Team Starlight in general? Is this just in general, streaming since we've started this thing?
In general, in streaming.
Oh my gosh, there's so many that I could think of. Actually, there was one. There's actually one. So I was doing a collab. I was doing a live collab with Chowdy, who's actually one of the artists who is participating in Sonic Revo this year. And there was a moment where I was doing the introduction. We were doing a Cult of the Lamb stream collab together, and I'm introducing myself, and as I'm about to say, I am the Static Superstar, Shino the Wolf, and there's this inside joke where for some reason people like to call me a fox. Clearly it says Shino the Wolf in my title, and people for some reason, I don't know who started it or how it started, but people for some reason like to call me a fox. And of course, I think one of the jokes being that I'm a rather foxy wolf.
Oh, I get it now. They're attracted to you.
Yeah,
a
total flirt.
Well, I am.
You flirt, you do. Don't deny it.
Don't worry, she's called me that too.
A flirt. Yes, you're right. I'm a flirt, but I'm spoken for now, so the flirting is toned down. But anyways,
I'm open and ready, everyone.
But people like to call me a fox because they know it gets under my skin because I'm clearly a wolf. And so D, just out of nowhere, is just like fox. just like out loud, and I just stopped. I froze, and right as I froze, somebody had already redeemed a mic redeem where the mic gets thrown in my face, and it hits me in the face, and the timing was perfect. And then at that point, I go into this absolute fit of rage. I'm just like,
Yeah, you got some
Remember
iconic
that.
things. Yeah.
and everybody is losing it. Apparently, my Shino noises are very iconic. I just remember, and I'm
They're
just
so
like, why would you?
deranged.
Why would you do this to me? You guys are mean. This is undignified. Like, people just wait for the right moments to just try and throw me off guard. And I mean, I've had so many funny moments. I've had moments with Trixie. I've had moments with Sora. I've had just all these crazy moments. And honestly,
Too
it's
many
been
to
such a
count.
magical journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
You know, I would say in general, like, let me be. There is one that stands out to me because it was one of my first collabs as a Sonic VTuber. You know, so a little backstory, very brief, I promise. So when I became a Sonic VTuber after getting my design and everything, I was like, I saw other Sonic VTubers like Trixie and some other individuals. So I was like, I'm gonna set a trap for all these Sonic VTubers.
Wow.
Yeah. So I started streaming, and you know, I'm like, you know, and then I saw some of them come into my chat, and then bit by bit, you know, we started to chat, and then before you know it, I was in the server with them and Trixie, and anyway, so Trixie then was like, hey, we should do a collab, and I'm like, yeah, sure, you know, no big deal, and so we do, and now I had just met this girl, okay, let's just be very clear. And she was fun. We clicked very quickly, and we were having a lot of fun. And yeah, you know, there was some flirtation, you know, here and there. You know, we were just having fun with each other. Now, at one point of the stream, and I will let you say this for me, because there's no way I'm going to be able to do it justice. But
Yeah.
she said something. She, like, you called me out on something, and I was like, and then something made you to start mimic me. Like, I was like, you don't know me, you don't know what I'm into, and then you started to say,
Hi, I'm Sora Starlight. I like puppies and bunnies, and I like to frolic in the flowers, and I like to spend time with all my special friends. Yeah.
yeah, that's it, that's it.
I remember that one.
Oh.
And my face was instantly, I was like, what is happening? What is this girl doing? And then this chat lights up. Yeah, everyone's freaking out. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
When you did this.
Oh yes, you. And then I was sad. I was like, and she came over and gave me a little, you know, I'm sorry kiss on the forehead. I was like, oh goodness.
Yeah.
So, she's very sweet, very sweet.
I love watching that clip. Also, there was one moment that does stand out for me, and I'll make this as fast as I can. Remember the time we were live and we were all playing Fortnite together in this open lobby with a bunch of our friends, and then there was this one point where Trixie and Sora were going one-on-one in this lobby, and they were fighting each other, and Trixie's like shooting at Sora with a shotgun. Well, throws a musical grenade at Sora, and Sora's like, nah! And the mic cuts out, and Trixie's like shooting Sora with a shotgun. So Sora, as quickly as she could, and somehow miraculously, pulls out a bazooka, blows Trixie sky high, and then just out of nowhere, Sora's like, yeah, what? Haha, my name is Trixie Velvet. I go hippity hop down a little bunny trail. Easter's on its way. And our friends were like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I did it in this
Oh
really
my
funny,
God.
crazy voice, you know, and it just took there was a second of silence. Everyone's like, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. And Trixie said nothing. She had
Nothing.
feelings. Because she was like, I'm gonna kill you, and I'm like, how about no? And I killed you, and then yeah. So she was like, whoo. Anyway, good times, yeah.
I was
Oh my
seething. I was just like,
Wow.
oh my God.
How
But we had
dare
fun.
this hedgehog.
Wow.
There is never a dull moment with you three, I swear.
Yeah, there
There's-
really isn't.
Hundreds, if not thousands, of similar moments. Like, we've been doing this since 2023, like, give or take, you know? So we got a lot of years. Gosh, we're going into
Couple years.
2026, you know? So,
Yeah.
oof.
All right, so looks like we are going to open for audience to ask question, but please be sure before we call you up is to be sure you don't you follow the rules, and then of course as long as Team Starlight is comfortable answering it, of course, so
Yeah.
Yeah, and let us know if
Yep.
it's for one of us or all of us or whatever,
yes.
and then we know what to do.
All right, so I'll probably pick the first person, Kevin.
Okay, that's fine. I'll pick the next person after you.
Grand
Let
questions. I'm hyped.
all right, let's bring up Trey first.
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
Trey.
Trey.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
Trey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet all of you. And it's very nice to meet the team Starlight.
Well, nice to meet you.
Yes, it's a pleasure.
Same.
My question is for you three.
Okay.
Is do you have your favorite Chaos Emerald?
Ooh.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Ooh, Trixie, why don't you start us out?
I am fairly I really love the green Chaos Emerald, mainly because I've read a lot of the Archie comics, but I just like the color, and of course it's emerald. Of course it's gonna be green in our world, but I just also like the shine of it because it just reminds me of like I don't know, just like money in a way, just like the green money, but there's no money involved, and it just like I just like how it exudes like a yellow kind of exterior in the background when you hold it. So it's like, yeah, I love the green Chaos Emerald. Don't care for much of the powers or whatnot. If we had the powers like in Superstar, I would say the yellow Emerald. I love the time stop powers. But the green Chaos Emerald is just my favorite color. So, yeah.
You can go ahead, Shino.
Oh, you want me to go? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm the blue Chaos Emerald for besides the fact that blue is obviously my favorite color. But no, I love the blue Chaos Emerald. I don't know, I just like the way that it pops out. I love the fact that we get all blue Chaos Emeralds in Sonic Spinball. Looks at Trixie. And but my favorite thing is I think how the blue one actually ended up becoming my true favorite is by the time Sonic Superstars dropped, because of the ability that it has where you can create multiple clones of yourself. And since my OC is a pop star and he dances and sings for everybody on stage, he can use that Chaos Emerald sometimes whenever he has it to create clones of himself to dance with him on stage, and he can manipulate them to have like after movements and stuff too. So purely performance and to wow the audience's eye. So I love that blue Chaos Emerald.
Nice.
So as far as me, blue, I'm pretty partial to blue. I mean, what Trixie was, with the green emerald, I would say that's most iconic and that feels good. But I mean, blue, I'm blue, whatever. But
Dabby dabby die.
Deb do beep beep babby beep boop beep beep. And but I would say the blue emerald, since Superstars, the emerald power for duplication is really fun. And what I always envision myself doing is one, I would use the duplication to duplicate myself for catching as many M&Ms in my mouth that rain from the sky, or to eat as much cow as I can. It would be amazing. And just to unnerve my friends and such. There's many of me. I am the sort. Look at me. There's multiple, and then I win.
Okay.
That was it. There was a
Sword
period there.
.ext has stopped working.
.exe. No, this is if I do this, I stop. That's.
I will never get tired of that pose. It's
She's
just too
out.
adorable.
You want to screenshot it, Kevin?
Aw.
Go for it.
I've already screenshotted it.
Oh,
before.
okay. There we go.
Oh, no.
Anyway.
But thank you, Trey, for your question.
Yes.
No problem. And y'all have a great day.
You too.
You
You as
too.
well.
That was a great question. Thank you.
No problem.
What a good question. All right.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Alrighty. So I will call up the next person. I see this person quite around a bit. I will call up Hannah.
Hannah.
Ooh, I know that name.
Come on up, Hannah.
Montana. I see Dooney in the side jet over here. Montana.
Tee-hee.
How do we?
Oh, are they
Yeah, are you
Are-
there, Hannah?
are they AFK?
Yeah,
They
they
might
may be AFK.
Oh,
Yeah,
They might
looks
be.
like-
We can get another person to come up.
Yeah. Well, while we're waiting on them, I'll call it another person. Let me call up Saffron. Yeah, I hope I pronounced that right.
Yeah, I think it's Saffron. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi there.
Saffron. Hello.
how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so glad to be here, and I am also very glad that you guys are here by proxy. I'm so glad that you got a spot here on a panel.
So are
Same,
we.
same.
We're floored.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a affirmation that it's like people people enjoy seeing Team Starlight, and we're happy to be here. Just a lot of hard work, paid off.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. All right. So my question is going to be for all of you, and this is going to be a pretty deep question.
Ooh,
Uh,
okay.
My question is, did you ever think that you would get this far and gain the amount of following and community that you have now?
Who wants to go first?
That one hit. That one hit.
Mhm.
Can I start this one off?
Yeah. Mhm.
No. Honestly, there was a part I really wanted it. I've always wanted it. I've always wanted to be able to do something like this for years, Saffron, but I've always felt for the longest time that because of, IRL situations and, personal situations, whether it's finance or, the fact that I've been bullied my whole life and picked on a lot. And, I'm not necessarily this ideal. I always thought I wasn't this ideal person that could be like, a well-known person or anything like that. I never really thought that I could push it this far, but it never stopped my desire for wanting to be able to be involved in something amazing like this. And I always said, if I just keep holding on, maybe one day it'll happen. And then it did. And since I've met these two lovely, lovely people who are a part of my team and all the community surrounding around it, things changed, like for me, big time. And especially since the Starlight Winter Carnival, I've noticed such a big change in my life and everything when it comes to, my involvement with the community and how, much more known that we are and, how much accepted I am into people's communities. Like, it's so great to go into a strange channel and all of a sudden they're like, wait, are you that Shino the Wolf? Shino of Team Starlight? I'm like, yes. And it still touches me to this day how much it means that people have accepted us and have accepted me. And and of course for me on another personal level, I get messages from people who tell me that I'm their hero, and that I've had one person tell me that I've saved their life. So the fact that I do touch people's lives in some way, the fact that this team, these wonderful people that I'm with, touches people's lives in some way, shape, or form, I think we're doing something amazing here. And so yeah, I didn't think I would get this far, but here I am now, and I hope to keep going even further beyond. So I thank you for the question. I'm so sorry I got a little emotional on that one.
Oh no, you're
Oh,
fine.
no, you're all good.
I
I'm
don't blame
Christina,
you.
everybody.
Yeah, that was very, very touching.
Yeah.
I'll let you go, Tracy.
Oh, and
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Kevin.
oh no, I'm good. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Personally, every day is a gift. No matter who decides to come on by or how much recognition is given to me. I would not be here if it wasn't for anybody wanting to come around and say hi or just being a part of the community. I kind of feel, sometimes people kind of forget, that you have roots, and those roots kind of help establish you in the, where you are. So, I've gone through so much myself, but at the end of the day, where I am right now is a testament thanks to those who just decide to actually make me a part of their life. And for that, I am ever grateful. So I can't
Aw.
say if I ever thought I would get here, because I've always said from the beginning that wherever my life may take me, I am going to be grateful for it. Whether it's going to take me to ruin or it's going to take me to success or anything like that, I'm always grateful. So to all of you who continue to watch us or continue to support us, I'm very happy you do. So that's what I am going to say. And did I ever expect to get here? I I don't have high expectations for myself, to be honest. I'm just a silly girl on the internet who likes to have fun. So I'm very grateful that I am where I am, and I will never forget that.
Oh.
That's sweet. Oh gosh. Oh, tough acts to follow, man. Um, you know, well,
Speak from the heart.
yeah, that's all I gotta do, right? Short answer, I'll say, no. I mean, I've always had a lot of dreams, and I've always come up short because I've lacked a lot of self-confidence. I started streaming, actually, believe it or not, in 2015 in real life cam person, and it never really clicked. Yeah, I couldn't get it to work, and then eventually I became a VTuber, and things started to change drastically. I was surrounded by such a wonderful community. I try to. I'm such a small creator. Let's be very clear, but I appreciate and I love the community that I have around me. That's been so supportive and there to just enjoy the content, and that's really what it's about. I'll say when I was a kid, I always wanted to make people laugh and be happy, and that's what I would do in class. And of course, the teacher would be like, "You stop that! You need to be more serious." Well, okay. And as a kid, I just
Stop making commotion, and they throw the chalk at you.
You throw the chalk. Yeah, I've had chalk hurled at me. Funny enough, it's been such a twisty-turny adventure. The community that I formed and the people that I see come and tell me, "Hey, you made my day better. Hey, I look forward to streaming, and you're just a highlight," and that fills my heart with so much joy. And I've had so many opportunities given to me this last year. For the first time, Sega reached out to me, and that was immense. And even if it was still a small thing, it meant the world to me. And I wouldn't have accomplished any of this without the community, and it's not always easy. Not everybody likes you in the community. No one is loved by everybody, and you gotta take your licks, in the face of a lot of hardship sometimes. And the only thing I can do is just every morning I wake up and I say, I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to be me, and I'm going to accomplish as much as I can and be happy, and let my passion for creativity and making people laugh and smile be the thing that makes my day. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I'm like a Labrador Retriever, people. If I can, if I can make you, I'm so happy to see other people happy, and so yeah. Thank you all. Great question. Thank you.
That was an amazing question, Saffron. It really was.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Before I leave, I would like to say one more thing. Please support these amazing people. They are incredibly talented, amazing, heartfelt creators who just want to make your lives better. And if you enjoy everything that you're listening right now from them, you would definitely enjoy spending time in their chat and being a part of their communities.
Oh, goodness.
That's all I have to say.
Love you guys. You make me
I want to
Saffron.
hug you.
Saffron, can we hang out later? I need to know more.
Yes, definitely.
Same.
Yo, I want to know your story by the end of this. Gosh, you're very kind. That's very kind of you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Saffron.
Bye bye.
All
What a
right.
sweetheart.
All right. Woo, there's like 7 people who want to ask a question. Ooh.
Gotta get the tears
This
out.
Bring
of
it
my eyes.
on.
It's really
Okay.
cool.
How about I'll probably pick I'll probably pick Sega Gamer. Come on up.
Ooh, all right.
Oh,
Hello.
you're muted.
Wee.
Win.
Well, hi.
A Shino original. I love it.
Yeah, that's my shtick. Man.
So what is your question,
It's
Sega
been a-
Gamer?
Yeah, first of all, I just want to say the world could always use more heroes like you.
Oh, what? We're. Thank you. I mean,
Kind of
look,
you.
we're here. We're just happy to be here for you
Yeah.
guys, and that's so kind. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now, my question is, have you ever thought of or played Halo on your streams?
Oh goodness.
Oh.
I'll be 100% honest. I am familiar with Master Chief and all that kind of stuff, but nothing against Halo. It's not for me personally. But maybe one of these days I'll try it behind the scenes and see if it's something, but it's not really my style personally. I'm more of a platform gamer, but I respect everybody who plays it and dedicates themselves to it.
I've only
I was
played the
curious.
first. I've only played the first Halo. It's a fun time. Would I play it on stream? If people want to see me rage and anger and whatnot, then that might be a thing. But again, I'm up for a variety of things. I've never tried to keep anything off the table unless it's really, really like not up my alley. But I can give it some thought. So.
Yeah,
Halo.
I grew up playing Halo, so that's why I asked.
No, I figured you must be into it. So I have a history
Yes.
of Halo. To be honest, I played a lot of Halo Combat Evolved as a teenager, on my PC, my potato PC. Played pretty well actually, but I was really good at capture the flag, with the first Halo, and so I had a lot of fun, driving around that warthog. It's a puma. It looks like a big cat. But Red versus Blue. Am I right? But
Yeah, I'm a fan of Red versus Blue
Yes.
too. Just to add
Those
to
are
that.
funny.
Yes.
Those are
yeah.
actually
Red
funny.
versus Blue.
I
You
love
know,
I
those.
remember that.
well, side thing. When I was in high school, teenager year, me and my friends would gather around the computer in the computer lab to watch the weekly Red versus Blue, or whatever the release schedule was, because at that time in my life and everybody else at the time, there was very few online series, like TV series that you could, or quote unquote TV, that you could watch on a regular basis that had good quality to it. And this is barely this Red versus predates YouTube, frankly. And so anyway, point being, Halo was very much a part of my formative years and whatnot, but unfortunately I did fall off after Reach, Halo Reach. But last thing I'll say is I know they are doing a remake of the Halo single-player campaign that looks fateful and amazing, and I will perhaps stream that. So, yes.
Cool.
I did not know that they were doing a remake.
Yeah, look it up. Yeah,
Yep.
Halo.
Yep.
I think it's campaign. You'll find it. Just Halo 1 remake.
Yeah.
You'll find it.
All right. Thank you for your question, Sega Gamer.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Also,
Have a
before I
beautiful
go,
day.
I know it's spooky month, so I'm just gonna do one thing.
Oh no.
Was that an actual ghost?
It was. Yep. Well, so we better call the Ghostbusters.
All right. All right, Kevin. Was it
we
you?
have
who-
time for
Yeah,
I believe we have time for one more question, and then we can do wrap up if we're gonna get ready for the next panel. I'll call up Snooty.
All right,
Oh
Snooty.
boy, a familiar friend. Hi, Snooty.
Nudie! Hello!
They're a
Oh
cat.
my god, it's my bestest friends in the whole world. Shino the Mentos Fox, Trixie, Blueberry Donut, and Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
And
Oh my gosh.
let's settle it in
Is that where
Smash,
we're
I
going
feel.
with this?
Yo.
I am already plotting your demise. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You can try,
was
but you
funny.
can never catch me, funny man.
Oh
That's
my
awesome.
gosh.
Hey, where's my Keyblade? All right, let's go.
Alright, hold on. Let me take a sip of water, then I'll get my question.
All right.
Got it.
Slurp, slurp.
Someone put Donald heal me.
Donald, heal me. Yo,
Okay,
Johnny's is that the fellow superstar? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's me. Alright, so this is a question for Shino. Trixie, you can answer it if you want. Sora, cry, I guess. I don't know.
Oh Jesus!
what?
Wait, what? Okay.
So I has a question. How I had it, then my brain is buffering.
That's what
Give
you
me a
get.
sec.
That's what you get for
That's
calling
okay.
me Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
That's what call me a Mentos Fox.
That's what you
I
are,
have-
though. That's what you are. I do it with love. I do it with love.
I'll have you know my
I'm
I'm
namesake
just
is
gonna
Sora
respect what you
Takanoki.
say and just
Slash-
listen to
Slash
you when you're
affectionate.
ready.
Slash affectionate. Okay. Admins remove Snooty's brain.
What-
How? What does it take to be a successful singer slash vocalist?
Oh. Wow.
I've been trying for so long. It's not very good.
You say successful. I think when you really love something so much, you will do whatever it takes to perfect that craft in your own way and to the best way you can. You have to also understand your limitations and also what works for you and what doesn't work for you. When it comes to me and music and singing, I do it because I love doing it so much. And if you surround yourself with the right people, they can help you make your dream come true. I mean, it's not easy to find the right people. And I've been trying for years to find people to help me make this happen. But then one day I met a guy, goes by the name of Renee Skunk777MC. I got to give this man a shout out because he's amazing. Does his own music.
I don't know who that is.
He's sure you don't. But no, he's an amazing artist. He's on YouTube everywhere. He does his own style of music. He does all kinds of styles and genres and stuff. He's a amazing producer, And funny enough, on my end, I'm actually playing songs that him and I have worked on together. But he made it happen. I covered one of his songs. He helped me do a couple cover songs, and then next thing you know, I made an original song called Unconventional Love, and then later on another one called Icebreaker, both that released earlier this year. Yes, shameless promo. You just have to have the right people, the drive, and just the right, and of course the courage to get it out there. I don't know if there's necessarily a way to become a successful singer except to just put yourself out there and have confidence in yourself that you can do it. Now, mind you, I know not everybody can be a singer, just like not how everybody can be a great actor, not how everybody, I mean, heck, not everybody can be a great barista at a coffee shop or something like that. Everybody has their own talents, but you just find the thing you love, you put your everything into it if you really love doing it, and you just go forward with it. And I am very happy to say that people, it makes me really happy to know that people love the music that I put out and have been liking my music videos on my YouTube. They've been listening to me on Spotify. Thank you all so much for enjoying my music and encouraging me to go forward. And Snooty, if it's something you really like to do, whether it's music or streaming or whatever it is, you just have to believe in yourself, have confidence, surround yourself with the right people to encourage you and to help you push forward. And I guarantee that you will find your way in your own way.
Here.
All right, well, you know what that means, Johnny. We're making a Christmas album.
I would love to. I would absolutely love to do a Christmas album.
To add my own 2 cents, if you wanted to hear it, I see it as, are you having a fun time? Because when I started doing it myself, when I started singing, I was just like, you know what? I'm doing this for fun. I want to actually make my voice heard again, because I haven't sung in a very long time. I actually used to take like voice lessons and whatnot, but my voice has changed over the last 10 somewhat years. So I haven't sung since then. So actually getting some inspiration and moving forward, I've actually noticed that I've actually enjoy it. And as long as you enjoy what you do, nobody can really stop you but you. And I say that for anything any of you do, whether it's like Shino said, VTubing, acting, or anything. The only way you're going to get better at it is if you continue to work that on. So don't ever stop. If you stop, it's because you're telling yourself to stop. And just to let you know, I haven't really said this to anybody clearly, but I've actually been working on something for the last few months, and this one is by myself. So it's actually a song I've actually been working on for a long time now, and I'm almost done with it. So I'm very excited, but I'm also very scared because it's not a duet piece like the other ones I've been doing. So the last one I did was Team Chaotix, and I had a lot of people involved in that one, but this one is by myself. So you got to have that courage, Snooty, and you can make it.
Yes, and one more piece of advice I will offer you, Snooty. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't. Do not let people tell you that you can't and that you're wasting your time. Do not let people peer pressure you out of it, and just do it because you want to do it. They don't know you the way that you know you. And only trust the people who are encouraging you and have proper criticisms for you as well. I mean, listen to my song Icebreaker. That whole song is all about it. Like, just listen to it, envelop yourself in the lyrics, and you'll understand what I mean. Don't let anybody tell you can't be something when you know you can.
I agree with them. I know we're at time, so that's all I'm going to say. I agree with those words, and those words are good, and we probably need closing statements. We're at time. So,
yes.
Good job, Sora. You filled out the application. You got the job.
All right. Now maybe my dad will come back home from getting the milk.
I don't know about that one.
Oh.
But thank you, Snooty, for your question.
Hey, no problem.
Take care, Snooty.
Love you, Snooty.
All right, so looks like we are out of time.
That's too bad.
Yes, but I want to thank you, Sora, Trixie, and Chino, for like coming up here for Sonic Revolution 2025 online, and being able to have your dream come true, because I know this was like something I know all three of you literally said you were very surprised when you got the invitation, but it's such a pleasure to be great buddies with you guys. Like all three of you are like amazing, like just from from the time I've got to know you and hang out with you guys. You guys
Yes.
are like all amazing and fantastic people.
Aw. Well,
Thank you.
We're humbled and so moved to be a part of everything, and it was great seeing everyone show up here today to listen to
Exactly.
our stories, and
Yes.
we have a huge amount of people online on Twitch watching there too. Thank you all for being there as well. Between the three of us, by the way, we're simulcasting, so thank you. I'm humbled, Leah and Kevin. Thank you, and to all the staff members at Sonic Revolution 2025.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone who came to watch, and thank you, Sonic Revolution.
Thank you to everybody out there. Thank you to people who keep supporting us, and thank you to the people at Sonic Revo. Thank you for making a dream of ours come true. I thought I would never actually experience, so it really means a lot.
All right. Yeah, it's a pleasure that that you guys get to be here as guests. And of course, the next panel that's going to be taking place here is the Archie Sonic Trivia Showdown with Archie Sonic Online.
That's amazing. Everyone stay tuned.
Have fun.
Yeah, so we will be starting the next panel shortly. So so be sure to, if you want to tune into that, be sure. Yeah, and there's gonna be more panels coming up.
Nice.
Bye
Perfect.
everyone.
Yep. Now,
Bye.
bye. Now, Leah, I was told there'd be snacks. Okay, so now what do I do with myself? Now what do I do? Now what do... I'm lost and alone.
It's Sora!
There we go. Okay, now we just gotta get Trixie.
There she is.
It's time. Trixie!
That was
How'd
funny.
that go?
That was
There we
that was
go.
very fun. Everyone
Yeah.
did wonderful. Good job.
Yes, good job. Good job, of course, to the team. And of course, to everybody who's watching us right now. Thank you all so much for being here and supporting us and for encouraging us to do this thing. We love you all so very, very, very much.
Indubitably.
I kind of ended my stream, but I hope you
Oh,
all
you already
have a great night.
Yes, everybody have a great night. This is Shido the Wolf, Trixie Velvet, and Sora Starlight of Team Starlight signing out, and we will see you tomorrow at the Sonic Revolution Sonic Racing CrossWorlds Speed Run Competition. Do
Yes.
not miss it.
Yep,
Exactly.
I'll be streaming out the competition for Sonic Revo, so you can catch it on my channel. They might
Catch
be
it on
doing
her channel.
Well, they might be. Are they doing it on there? I don't know. They might be doing it on Revo too, but they asked me to
Yeah.
stream it. So I don't know. Yay! See you then.
We'll get it figured out.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. We love you.
Bye,
Ah,
buddy.
woohoo!